Joining us now is Rabbi Avram Scheinberg, Rabbi of the Rodfei Shalom congregation in San Antonio. Shalom.
Shalom, how are you?
Fine, Baruch Hashem. So we're talking to you as you're working on strengthening, expanding your community. Tell us, please, first of all, about the Jewish community in San Antonio.
Yeah, so we live in San Antonio, Texas, and we have a small Jewish community here compared to other places for sure, and even compared to the size of the city. The San Antonio has 1.5 million people. It's a growing city, but the community has the number of Jews here in this community has sort of stayed the same for a while, and we have a very vibrant place to live. It's a beautiful place to live. San Antonio is a humble city. It's a simple city. It's a city without sort of the pressures of other places, of other big cities. And the community here is looking to grow and to attract people and to let people know about what we have going on here.
So tell us, what do you have going on there?
Yeah, so I believe it's a unique place to live. There's a lot of great communities in America, and each place has its own flavor. But San Antonio, the Jewish community here, being part of a community that is very diverse and very welcoming, and just people from all different types of backgrounds, people from all different types of different religious observance levels, and that the goal is to not try to sort of not to create something that's homogeneous, but rather that's heterogeneous, to understand that the diversity that there is in the community is something that we want to celebrate. It's something that we want to be proud of, that everyone is a little bit different. Everyone has a little different of a path in their avodah, and that's something that I think in this community is very unique. And to be in a community this size also has different things that you won't get in other places in terms of being responsible, being someone that's going to do things for the community, being a giver, being someone that's involved in people's lives in an intimate way. A lot of times we have communities where you know your neighbors socially, or you know people that go to shul, but here really the people that live here become family with each other. And it's a different thing to be able to be a friend and be involved in someone's life who is maybe not the same religious level as you, maybe not as the same age as you, not the same economically as you, and to be able to be broad enough to have all those people in your life, to make room for all those people in your lives, and for them to do it to you as well. And it's a beautiful feeling to be able to be part of a community like that, which I think is really only available in smaller communities like San Antonio.
And when you're talking about expanding the community, it's also about strengthening the community, the identity.
Sure. Every community always needs strengthening, constant strengthening. And for sure, when you're in America, you understand that you're in a place that's not a Jewish country. That's not a Jewish country. It's not like living in Israel. It's not like that you're going to have that identity no matter what. And there's a lot of assimilation that's going on, where we're constantly fighting against the tide of assimilation, and we're constantly trying to strengthen the community, because of course the people that are very involved, they're going to have their Jewish identity, but the people that are on the periphery a little bit constantly need us to reach out to them and to say, come to the synagogue, come to the Jewish Community Center, come do something Jewish, come identify as Jewish, come learn about Israel. It's a battle that unfortunately in America overall we're losing, but as a community we're trying very hard to not only keep what we have, but to grow, to reach out to more people within the community, with more Jewish people within the community, to bring them along and say, there's 10,000 maybe Jewish people in San Antonio, but how many people are involved? Maybe 2,000. We have to reach out to those other Jewish people, that they keep their Jewish identity, to understand that about Israel, about Torah, about Klal Yisrael, all these things. It's a constant struggle to keep on doing that.
And when we talk about the role of a rabbi these days, it's not only about educating, answering halachic questions, rather it's also about inspiration, the experience, the connection.
Sure. I mean, it's not just about educating, it's about inspiring. Look, people can get educated nowadays for sure, even on the computer. They can find out all the information they need. I myself turn to the computer for information, so they can get anything that I can do, they can get on the computer in terms of information-wise. But it's in terms of inspiring and making an experience for them, like you're saying, that Judaism is not just about what is mutar and what is asur. It's about the experience. It's about the inspiration, the connection that we have. As a Jew, we have to be connected to all those things, to Hashem, to Eretz Yisrael, to Klal Yisrael, to Torah, and to try to create that connection. That's a human touch that a computer can never do. That's a human touch that a person needs in their lives for a person to say, this is for you, and let me show you the beauty of it, let me show you the warmth of it, let me show you the satisfaction you're going to get out of being connected to the Jewish people.
And you feel that it's happening? The members of your community connect, feel like part of the big Jewish family also in terms of their identity?
For sure, it's a place where people flourish. It's a place where people really are engaging in a way that they've never engaged before. It's a very real way of engaging. There's not a lot of the system here. You have to engage on yourself. You have to really be there you have to be intentional in what you're doing. You have to be present in what you're doing when you come here, and it forces you to do that, and it forces you to sort of be different and have different experiences that maybe you're used to, maybe that you're comfortable with, that force you to rethink things. And it makes you really, it's sort of, being Jewish by choice here. Being every day you're making that choice. You're making that choice not in a hard way, but in a fulfilling way. It's not the system here. You're not just part of a tremendous system that this is what you're going through. When you come to a place that is a little bit smaller, every day is a different thing. Every day is a different challenge. Sometimes we need people to help in different things. Sometimes the learning is going to be a little bit different. Sometimes it's about giving to somebody else, about having somebody at your Shabbat meal. So you're going to have experiences that force you to sort of think about your Judaism and be intentional about what you're doing, and not just being part of a system that is great. Systems are great, and it definitely produces amazing people. But if that's something that you feel that when you're part of the system, you're not yourself personally engaged, then San Antonio, a community like that, is something that really helps for people like that.
Now we're talking to you, Rabbi, after Hanukkah, looking forward, of course, to Purim, Pesach.
Yeah, yeah. Purim and Pesach, Hanukkah here was beautiful. It's a little bit of a different thing, when you're Hanukkah in a little bit of a warm place. I guess Eretz Yisrael is also a similar climate. But Purim, looking forward to Purim and Pesach here. Purim is beautiful. The way that the community is structured is that there's a lot of Jewish people that live on the block right next to the shul, and there's sort of like a block party. People come out and really spend the whole day together. And Pesach as well. A lot of people don't have their own family here, so Pesach becomes a time that the community becomes family. So generally when you live close to other family, you just end up going to them, which is again a beautiful thing. But here it forces a little bit of a different experience, that it engages you with other people at times that you wouldn't necessarily engage. Community members getting together for Pesach, preparing for Pesach together, understanding that maybe that not everything is available here. What did you find? What do you have? Getting together and having meals together. It's something that I think is a unique thing for small towns.
Okay, Rabbi Avram Scheinberg, Rabbi of the Rodfei Shalom congregation in San Antonio. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you so much.